Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Donna from Purple Pinky Promises. Welcome, welcome. If you're here, say hello. I'm excited about this tonight, guys. This is going to be a great opportunity to take a look at this Better Press system. I have been wanting to get my hands on it, and I'm finally going to sit down and do that tonight. So I'm excited for you to be here and join me. Yay! Awesome. All right. I am going to possibly, I think I'm going to scoot my mat over so I don't get my elbow in. We're also going to play a little bit with some, hopefully I can pronounce it right. It's gouache or gouache. It's from Altenew, and we'll be playing around. That's what this stuff is in my little paint bins over here. So I wrote myself a little cheat sheet on how to pronounce that because I knew I wouldn't remember. Anyway, so welcome, welcome. Okay. I'll wait for people to hop on. Wait for the notification. Walk through all of this with you. Let me know if you're here. I might paint while I wait. I'm excited about painting too. I've already started a little bit. I always get nervous about trying something live for the first time. I wanted to check it out before I actually did it live. So I wanted to see how super easy it was. Guys, it's super, super easy. It's almost easier than stamping, like with the platform even. So it's gorgeous. And I think it might be my new addiction. It's super awesome. Okay. Is anybody here? It says I'm connected to Facebook. No. Come on, Facebook, send out the notification. Hoping I'm not frozen or anything like that. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. For those of you who are, if you're catching the replay, you can, well, it's too late for that. Anyway. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to wait for people to hop on the Facebook Live and get the notification that I'm here. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start walking through this, and those who join me, the middle part of this, they can hop back on the replay and catch the first part of this. Okay, so this is the Better Press system, and it is a letterpress system. So what happens is is you put ink on your plate and it makes an impression down into your paper instead of embossing where you get the impression that comes up from your paper. This is like, this presses your ink into your paper and you get an impression. I don't know if you've seen some of the nice, cards that you get at the store. They have that impression in there with ink and all of that, and it just looks very nice and professional. That's what this is, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I forgot to bring out the ink packs, but there are currently a set of 4 inks that you can use. There's a blue, a mulberry, a brown, and a black in the package. And so it's these little minis. Where did it go? There it is. So they're little mini inks, and you get a black one in the letterpress system. So I'm going to walk through what you get when you get the letterpress system. Okay, you get your ink. You get a roll of the Spellbinders Best Craft Tape Ever. You get a plate, and you get sentiments. Now this is the same sentiment, it's just a different spelling of the word favorite. One is spelled with a U, one is not. So that's what you get, is this beautiful floral plate and this sentiment that goes with it. And it of course comes with your clear plate. It comes with 3 shims. And I'll tell you about that here in a second. It comes with instructions that are super easy to follow. They're picture instructions. It tells you what you get. It tells you step by step exactly what to do, and it's so easy. And then you get, it's called the chase. Anyway, yes, this is the chase, okay? And, sorry, almost forgot. It comes with paper, and 3 different kinds of paper. So it comes with this, let's see, it's a cotton-based cardstock, specifically designed. Apparently, Spellbinders did a lot of research to try to get the right kind of paper. And this comes from Europe. It's a cotton-based paper, and guys, it's beautiful for watercoloring because I've already given it a shot, and it works fantastic with this gouache. So anyway, so it comes with 3 different colors. I think one's a light gray, a cream, and white. And I did mine with the white. Okay, so that's what comes with it. You will need to have some sort of die-cut machine to be able to use this. Today I'm using the Spellbinders because it's right here handy. I'm also going to demonstrate how these plates can be used for Glimmer. Yes, folks, these work beautifully with Glimmer. You will need to use a shim with it. From my recollection, I did use these Better Press. The first time I used them with Glimmer because I hadn't got the system yet. But I finally got the system in last week. And so let's do this without further ado. I have nobody here, so I'm just wondering what is happening. Oh well. All right, so I'm going to try this on a different color of cardstock. I'm going to go with this gray color because I am just going to leave it black ink. And so the first thing you need to do is you need to put your shims in here. And I would probably leave the shims in. This comes out, this plate comes out of the base, and you pop this in, and you put your magnetic plate back over it, okay? Once again, I'll show you, these shims are down underneath here, and you put them inside. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you here. I missed you. Yay. So, and then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to figure out where you are on for your card base. So this is the front. You're going to need to turn it over, and you simply just fit your card stock right into the corners of where this belongs. Guys, it's so super easy. I love it that they've put a grid on it. Comes with tape. You don't have to worry about any of that. And it's super easy. So you tape it down to the plate. And one of the things that I had to kind of think about was when this goes over. Okay, so here's something you need to think about, is that when, and this is magnetic, by the way, it's going to stay down. I know, I'm excited you're here. I've missed you. It's been forever, it feels like. Okay, so I am putting this down. So it's going to hit this side, but it's, when you turn it over, the image is going to be on your left. So if you want your image to be on the right, and I'm not doing that because this is curved in the direction where I want my leaves to go in that direction. It would kind of, I feel like it kind of would look funny the other direction. So I am going to put it right here. You could also, which I think is what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to take this and perhaps just go into the edge, which means I'm going to have to take this off and tape it down in a different place, or just not maybe tape it down over there, just tape it here is what I think I'll do. I'll just tape it down here. So what's going to happen now, actually, it's going to hit this corner right up here. Yeah, that's what it's going to hit over here. And then I think I'm going to do it down here too. So that's what we'll do on this one. And I'm just going to kind of leave it as it is. And maybe put something in the center later. If I do something with it, I'll post it, what I end up doing. Okay, so now my image is here. I might kind of turn that a little, just a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna ink it up. And that's really all there is to do, is to just ink this up. And I don't really even need to ink it much past my A2 lines. See, I don't need to ink it up to waste my ink. I just ink only where it's gonna hit the cardstock. See, I'm even going a little far there. But I'm getting it just in case, you know. Those of us who are overachievers. All right, I think I've got it inked up and good. So now we put this into, there's magnets here and it fits right into place. You'll know exactly where it goes. It clicks into place, super easy. I'm gonna set this right here. Yes, I am. Move this. I'm gonna get my, oh, I forgot. No, I think, yeah, I did forget. Sorry, folks, let's go back. I haven't tried any other ink yet, Shelly. Hi and welcome, Shelly. I haven't tried any other ink as of yet. I think I'm going to put this in the center of the card so that my centered, and then I'll put my floral over here. So just doing something a little bit different than what I did with the first. Whoa, see, duh, I need to ink it. That's not gonna be. It's an archival ink. You could possibly try the Ranger archival ink. I'd have to, I'm thinking maybe just a smidge to turn it. And so inking that up. It's magnetic again. And so now I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna put my plate over. I could have done it the next round. I didn't have to do it this round. It would have been totally fine. Okay, so now we'll get this out. I won't get that paint on anything. And now we just basically run it through as it is. And it'll catch it. Super easy and simple. And that is it, folks. Try not to get it in my paint. I'm gonna leave that there, but I'm pulling the, I'll just set it here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm pulling this off, and you can see how pretty that is. Look how gorgeous that is. Absolutely beautiful. I'll give you a close-up as soon as we move it. So we're gonna move it down to the bottom now. So I'm gonna go to the opposite corner so we can catch it. I'm gonna take this one out because we don't need it anymore. And I kind of feel like we're gonna go like that. I might bring it up a little more. I'll show you what I'm doing here. I'm arranging it on my plate here. Let's see. It sat kind of like that in the middle. I'm just now looking at it where it was at. I think I want to bring it up a little more. Oh, there it is. See, I got to follow my A2 lines. So I do need to bring it up a little more. Duh. And I feel like that's good. I feel like that's going to catch most of it. Okay. So taking this off. I was looking at the wrong lines. And now we're going to ink it up again. I'll show you what I'm doing. Just lifting it right here. Inking it up. Yeah, Shelly, I haven't tried anything else. It does, like I said, it comes with the black ink. I'm not quite sure that anything else would, I don't know. I haven't experimented on anything else. I may do that. Like I said, it's pretty super nice that it comes with the basic black. Okay, so now here I am. I'm putting my plate on just like I showed you before. I found my magnets. I locked them into place. They click and lock. It's very easy. And then you roll it back through. So here we go. I didn't clean any of that off my plate. But I think we should be safe. Okay. And voila, there is our reveal. It's so super pretty. Now I'm gonna clean this really quick. And I'm gonna move this out of the way. And I'm actually gonna plug in my Glimmer foil machine because maybe I can't get it to plug. What is happening? All right. There, that's why. Duh. Okay, now it's on. There we go. Okay. We'll let the Glimmer foil heat up, and I'll give you a closer look here as soon as I get this off there. feel like I'm going to be that person that has dirty plates right off the bat, you know. So I'm going to pull this down here and clean off. Let's see if it comes off. Yeah, it comes off. And I did get a little marking on my plate because I went off the edge, but I feel like it's fine. And I'm taking my finger and wiping off the rest of that ink. Looks like I can do it really nicely with just my fingers. Comes right off. Perfect. Got a little ink on there. All right. Yay. Okay. Set this over here. Because we are done with the base and the plate for now. All right. Here we go. I'm just using my shimmy, my chamois to clean this off. And it should be just fine when I go to Glimmer foil with it. All right, so I'm gonna pop this off. This is loud, so I apologize, guys. Set this down here. Okay. Give you a little close up here. And how pretty this is. Now see, I got my, darn it, y'all. My tape went over it. But guess what? Because it has an indentation in there, you can follow the lines and kind of fake it, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fake it with my lines. And it'll look just like it's supposed to. You'll never know. So I'm going to lift it up here and show it to you. All right. So this is a micro pen. And there it is. So you can see, I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but it's so pretty. You'd have to kind of almost see it in person. It's just, it's gorgeous. So note to you all, do not put your tape where your plate is supposed to go. Just an FYI. And so, yeah, there's that. I feel like I need a thicker line there. Do y'all just say to yourself, leave it alone. Don't bother with it anymore. Don't touch it. Has that ever happened to you? Okay. I'm quite happy with that. That looks so, so pretty. So basically, this alone is just absolutely gorgeous. And you could, this to me is a nice, plain and simple card and dramatic. With the, if you could see the etching on it, it's gorgeous. Okay, so while I think it's ready, is it ready? Yes, platform is ready. Oh, right, I forgot to get my, I will be right back. ink on my hands and it got all over the front part of that. I need to wash my hands really good. Yizer. Isn't it fun? I love trying new products and trying new things. It's super cool. Okay, so now what I've got is I have this Glimmer Specialty Cardstock by Spellbinders. I have some Hamilton, and it works, but nothing works as good as this. Just an FYI. It is the best. Okay, so now we're going to take this plate. We're going to bring our hot foil machine over here. And I'm going to set that right here. Hoping not to get any paint in it. And we're going to, remember we put our plate. I need to clean that a little better. They also say to clean it with Ranger Archival ink cleaner. So probably try that as well. Okay, so I want this to hit my card about right here on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this as a sandwich, but I need my foil, and I've picked out some foil here. This is the Fuchsia, and I'm just going to cut off a piece. I hope these are my good scissors. Let's pull this off over here. Oops. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to kind of guesstimate how much I need, cut it off. Oh good, these are my good scissors. Okay, ugly side towards you. That's what I always say. So ugly side towards you. Put this down. And I am trying to figure out where my cardstock needs to lay down. So I'm going to put it right along the edge as much as I can. Try to see it. Put my cardstock over here. Normally I would do this with tape or something. See, it's moving. There we go. Can't really see if I'm straight. I'm not really actually going for perfection here, folks. I'm just trying we're just basically I'm trying to show you that this works, these plates work with Glimmer foil also. So I'm going to take the shim, probably take a couple of the shims out, and I'm going to settle them in between. Plates, I'll just take 2 of these. So I'm going to put it in here, my Glimmer plates. So I'm layering clear, my shim, and my green plate. Popping them out. Oops, I gotta hit my timer. And then when my timer's done, I can put it through. So yeah, there we go. Pretty fun. So I'll show you what I've done so far. Is I have this one that I did, and I have this gouache. Is it gouache? Gouache or gouache. You can say it either way. But I've started doing some watercoloring with it, and I love it. It is super pretty and really easy to use and control. I really like it a lot. So we're still flashing here. So what I'm gonna do is just cut, or basically color that with my watercoloring stuff here. I'll do a little watercoloring with you, and then I'll do the rest of it off camera so that I don't take up much of your evening showing you all of this stuff. But it's super awesome. I really, really like it. I think this actually might even be really pretty if I were to trim it down just a smidge on each side a little bit and put it onto black cardstock. I just think that would be gorgeous and really dramatic. Or just frame, you know, just frame it with some black cardstock and then put it on a white card base, just for, I don't know, or maybe just some black, I don't know. Okay, here we go. We are ready to roll. And I just pop this out really gently so I don't shove anything. And I'm going to move this quickly. Get this up here. Come on, I'm trying to do it one-handed. And we're going to put this through very slowly to give it time to press down in there. And my plates are crooked. Okay. Now it might not lay on my cardstock perfectly. That's okay. The point is to show you that it does foil. Here's the reveal. Look how beautiful, you guys, how gorgeous. And see, and I can take my sand eraser and erase away, or I could just trim it, either way. But I can erase that off of there. I had extra foil. But look at that. These plates do such a nice job with Glimmer foiling as well. So you get a dual, a 2-for-1 out of them. They're Better Press and they're foiled. They can be used for foil, which is super awesome. So, yay! Okay, so there's that. So look at that, guys. Look at all the fun things that, you know, just all the different looks we got from one plate. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Where's my... I gotta stop and think, what did I do with it? I pick this up, move this onto here. I'm gonna turn that off. Yow, that's hot. Okay. Move this away. Ooh, that's hot. Don't touch it. There we go. All right, now I'm back. Put this away. I'm going to do a little painting. So I have used, put this over here so I don't lose it. I have picked up, so this is new to the store this week. And this is from Altenew. Really awesome stuff because you can really control how much you get. So I have used the Lagoon Green. I've put out some of this primary yellow, the pistachio green, and also these two purples. So those are the colors that I have used. And I'm going to get to trying out some of these purples. Clean off my brush here. And I'm just going to go in here. And even though it kind of dried up while I was waiting, I can always just add a little water to it. I'm going to bring this over so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm just adding a little water from my barrel. And if I want it thicker, I can come over here and pick up some more. So I'm going to come in here and just do my darker purple in the middle. feel like I want it darker. So I'm just gonna go pick up some of that darker purple. Come in and zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing a little better. How's that? I have 0. Okay, here we go. Just a stamped. It is. It's very, very nice looking. It's so, it is. It's dramatic. I really, really like it. And see, more intricate than just a stamped image. Yeah, it's just a different look in your craft, in your crafting. Does the magnetic plate get hot with foiling? Yes, it did. Or did that not get used for foiling? Yes, that same plate that I used on here, I used it for foiling. So that one plate did foiling and it did the Better Press as well. So I want this darker towards the middle and then go out lighter. That's kind of what I want to do. I am not a very good colorer, so to speak. In my opinion, of course, I'm just not. Some people are better at this. So my point in this is to show you how wonderful this paper, this cotton paper does with, get this squeezed out. I may have to go, no, I'm good. This cotton paper does with watercoloring. I was so impressed with it. Super impressed. So let's get some water in here. Pick this up, this lighter color. We'll just go out here. We mix the two. It's okay. I kind of do want to blend them. So it almost sort of it's kind of chalky and kind of sort of reminds me a little bit of my brain just went blank. The Tim Holtz oxides. It just reminds me of that a little bit. Just a little. I think I'm going to go a little darker out here on this outer edge. So pretty. Super, super pretty. I don't know if you can see that, but I need to pull that out just a little more to blend it. But I'm gonna go out here and just get this as light. The lighter pieces are gonna go out. The lighter part is gonna be on the end. I'm definitely by no means an expert at watercolor painting at all. By no means. Okay, I'm going to pick up a little dark, bring it in here so you can mix these up. You don't even really need much. These are just tubes, and I'll just show you. Like, you see that? It just squishes out like so. I don't want to squish it too much. Bring it. See that? It just squishes. It's like a jelly. It's like jelly. But if it dries, it's perfectly okay. Get some water and pick it up. Okay. Let's see, I have too much water. But it comes back and it blends it out. I really like that. Lightens it up a little, blends it a little.
I feel like I need to just kind of come back with a little darker and fill it in. I don't know if you can see that. If you see my head, I apologize. Oops. And I'll pull this up to the camera and show you kind of what I've done. A little more dark filler there. Can you see that? Now I'm going to go in the center of that. You can see that very well. Missed the very beginning, so not sure if you mentioned it already, but do you have to use that type of cardstock, or would you? Yeah, they recommend this cotton cardstock because it presses easier. Yes, and it comes with it. There's 3 different colors that actually come with it. So yes, they do. They do recommend the cardstock. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there with some of this yellow. And get that center part. Trying to clean out my brush a little. All right. Maybe use this to kind of clean it off a little. All right, here we go. Drop some water in here. Yeah, it's still got a little pink in it, but I think it'll still be okay. It might make it a little more orangey yellow, but that's all right. So I'm just gonna come in here and start painting the yellow. Making it super simple, super easy. I'm not making it complicated. I could give it a little more dramatic effect in the middle, making it darker. And then lightening it up around the coming around and just lightening it up. And there it is. There's one flower. And I really like that. That's super fun, super easy, vibrant colors, very vibrant colors to paint with for sure. For sure. I really like it a lot. It's a different, I feel like you have a little more control with these, with this. And hello, Jackie, welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to paint this off camera. I'll get some coloring on this done, but yeah, I think I might bring that purple out just a smidge more. Let me see what I can do here. Let's just take some of this purple that's already here and just blend it out. Some water. Just felt like it was too much of a blob, so I kind of blended it out a little bit. There. I do that here too, just it's a little dry. It's nice, you can go back over it too. I kind of like that. Yeah. Super easy for, you know, beginners to try to color with watercoloring techniques. So really nice. I like that. Awesome, you guys. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day and a blessed rest of your week, and go try something new. I'll get all the links posted with this project so that you can check out what I've done so far. I hope I answered all of your questions. I think I did. Yep. Anyway, all right. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.